For this trick, I can take the deck, hand it over to the spectator, and have them give it a shuffle. After they're done shuffling the deck, I would spread out the cards and have them select any card. Let's say that one. Now I'm going to show you the card, but I don't want to see it. So here's the card. Make sure you remember that for me. So now I would have the spectator place the card on top of the deck, and I would give the deck a cut, like that. Now, along with that cut, I'm going to give the deck a riffle shuffle, like that. Now I'm going to show the spectator their card isn't anywhere near the top of the deck. And their card isn't anywhere near the deck either, near the bottom of it. Now we're going to take these cards and we're going to place them in the deck. So now all I have to do is simple. Give the deck one shuffle, and I'm going to show the spectator that if I give the deck a cut, their card shouldn't be on top, the 10 of spades. So all I have to do is throw that card down, snap my fingers, and it should turn into your card, the 2 of spades. Let's go over how this is done here. So this isn't really a trick, per se. Now you can do this as a trick, but this is more like a card switch. Now I got this card switch by watching CardMechanic tutorials. Now he recently uploaded a video where you have a card on the table. Let's say the 9 of hearts. You have the 10 of diamonds and 10 kai palm. And when you grab the 9 of hearts, it looks like you're just putting it into your palm and throwing out the 9 of hearts, but it switches. Now, I got this control by just watching a regular Ambitious card routine. So if any of you know Ambitious card routine, you know how this is the setup for the card to mouth. So I thought, why not make this as just a switch itself? So here's how you're going to do it. In case you're wondering about the deck, these are the Super B playing cards. I have a full review on these, so make sure you check that out. Now I know that wasn't my best performance, but essentially here's how you're going to do it. You're going to have the deck shuffled. So let's say we hand the deck over to the spectator, and they give it a shuffle. After they're done giving it a shuffle, they're going to take out any card. Now there's a few ways you can do this. And you're not going to look at the card. So let's say the 6 of diamonds. All I did was I controlled the card to the top of the deck. And I have a tutorial for that card control I actually did. It's actually my favorite card control. And it actually could fool magicians too, so that's the great thing about it. But you can use any card control you would like. An easy one is the double undercut. So you have your card, you place it in the middle of the deck, you're going to push down and in, and you're going to get a break. So you know these cards doesn't have the selection, but right here is actually their selection. So all you're going to do is take half of the cards from the bottom, put them on top, take the rest of these and put them on top. And that will control their card to the top. Then you can do shuffles and whatever you would like. After that, what I would suggest doing is a double lift, showing their card isn't on top. And I have a tutorial for the double lift too, so make sure you check that out. So a double lift, showing it's not on top, and it's not on the bottom. After that, I do an overhand shuffle. So I peel off one card, which is theirs, and I just throw the rest on top. Now, you don't want to show the bottom card, because that's their card. So what you're going to do is get a break. above that card. So you can use your pinky to pull down. You can spread out the cards, go to the bottom, lift up on the second to last card and put your pinky in. Or you can just riffle down. It doesn't matter, any way you want. But you're going to have a pinky break. Now you're going to go into thumb break. So you're going to come over like this. So I curl my index finger on top, middle ring and pinky go on top, thumb goes on the back. And you'll notice your thumb is actually going to hold this one card from the rest of the deck. So this one card is their selection. And obviously you have the rest of the deck here. So you're going to do a swing cut. So I put my index finger on about half of the deck. I push in and I lift up. Now, when you go to one side, you'll notice you're going to run into your middle finger. So when you go to the opposite side, you'll go as far as you can. You're going to go to that side, and you're going to put it into your hand like this. Now, how I like to do that is I like to put it right here in the base of my thumb. And when I grab it with my thumb, you'll notice my thumb's going all the way across. And my 4 fingers are going to go on that side too. And then I move my index finger up. All you're going to do, this is optional, but you can turn over this card with this packet. So you can move that card over, use this packet to turn it over and ask, is that your card? They'll say no. Here's the switch. When you turn over this card, okay, so this isn't the card. So when you turn it over, you're going to come over with this break card, drop it, and then grab a break. And then you can do a few things from here. You can either table cut this, or you can go back into a double undercut. But either way, you now have their card. So essentially, to switch it out, it's really easy. You're going to do that same thing, but this time, when you drop it, okay, you're going to drop it, move the hand away, and just use your thumb to just peel it off like this. It's that easy. And then I put these cards right back on top, so it switched out, okay? Now, let me go over that one more time so you can follow along. So let's say they have the Queen of Spades. They can remember it, they can sign it. First, you're going to control it to the top, so any way you want. Follow up with false cuts, false shuffles. I do a double lift. I show it's not on top. It actually is. Not on the bottom. So this is perfect, so now you can shuffle it. And if you want to, you can keep the card on the bottom and shuffle some more. Having your 4 fingers and then your thumb. I like to have my thumb right across this side, so it holds onto a certain number of cards. Then you can pull out the rest, and my index finger is right on the front here to keep them from falling out. Now you're going to grab your break, so any way you want to do that. Going to grab your break. I had a little trouble in the performance, in case you can't tell. You're going to swing cut, show, that's not the card. Okay, turn it over, drop the break card, throw it down, and then put the rest of these on top. And you have your card. Now, how I did in the performance was the same exact way. Instead, I used a different control. And you can really do this any way you want. Just a nice little way I thought of switching out a card. So, if you want to, here's another way I was thinking about it. You can have a card, let's say the 8 of Hearts. You're going to control this card, so if you want to, you can keep it on top by any means necessary. So, 8 of Hearts with a false overhand shuffle. What I do is I do a double lift. Not on top, and it's not on the bottom. So then I say, okay, if it's not on top and it's not on the bottom, let's try this out. Is it on top again? No. Okay, well, you're going to drop it, and then you're going to do a fan, and you're going to have them say stop. They say stop here. You're going to place it in, but not all the way, Going to open up this half, place these in. Going to leave that card stuck out because it's still their selection. The 8 of hearts. And then you can really control this any way you want. You can control it back to the top, and then you can force it, or anything you would like. So let me go over those 2 performances one more time, and then we're done with the video. And you can actually follow along with me if you would like, because it's that easy. So here's the thing I just taught you. So the king of clubs goes in the middle, but you control it to the top. So false shuffle, false cut. You can follow up with some more cuts, but essentially you're going to do a double lift. Or you don't have to do a double lift, it's up to you. It's not on the bottom. Going to control it to the bottom any way you know how. If you want, you can keep it on the bottom. Going to grab a break. I'm going to swing, cut, and show. That's not it. I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to leave that card in the middle. So now it's on top. The king of clubs. Now how I did it in the performance was just with that one card control. Everything else was the same. So make sure you check out my video on that. But essentially they choose a card, 10 of diamonds. You're looking at the bottom card, the 8 of spades. When they put on top, you're going to cut about a quarter. Losing that card in the middle. And you're going to riffle, but you're going to riffle more than half. So the 8 of spades is in this hand. So when you shuffle, you're going to keep a bunch of cards on top. And now when you show it's not near the top, you're just counting until you get to the 8 of spades. So you're counting in your head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see it's not near the top, so you do 5 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to catch a break with your pinky. Or riffle down. Either way, you need a break. Going to put these in, square up, turn over, and now it's on top. So, that was the switch. Let me know how you liked it. If you did like it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.